Hello, everybody. Okay, so I did the Luna Paste review in, oh my gosh, hour and a half. And just in case you couldn't watch it all the way, I'll show the projects real quick. So I did the swatch of all the colors, and this is them completely dry now. And you can see the shimmer. I'm not so sure what you can see on the camera, how clear it is, but they're pretty beautiful. And I think I found a new favorite thing. Here is the stencil. Now I messed up this little front, and if you just watched the beginning of that, you saw where I messed up, and it was the knife had a little bit of a rough spot from glitter glue and needs cleaned better. But isn't that pretty, that pattern and that paste on there? What I like about it is a certain angle, it's almost a little matte looking. You don't really see the shimmer. It's not a glare in your face. It's a beautiful turn it to the light shimmer. I don't know if you can tell that. And then I did these instruments, and these are the individual. Now the thing is that it's not a smooth look unless it's a perfectly smooth on there. That's the only thing. So, but with time, I'm sure I can get there because I just love it. I love the feel of it. I love everything about it. And then I did this stuff for backgrounds. It doesn't blend that great. As you can see, you can still make out the outline from the purple. That's on regular card. This is where I just picked up from there, but really all it did was give me purple. It sort of watered down, lost the shimmer. This is trying to blend on watercolor, and again, there's some sparkle to it, but it's not really, it's not the same. It loses a lot. In here, because it's thick enough here, you can see it, but where it's watered down a lot, you just kind of don't see it, except for these more spots where there's more of the paste. This is where I watercolored with it, and it does watercolor, but again, it lost the shimmer. This was where I rubbed it on the embossed paper in the one color, and I like the look. It's different. I wanted to try it like a gilding wax, but it didn't really work that way, but it's still a nice look. And this was where I layered it and layered it and layered it. And the thing about this is, looking at it one way, it's just kind of but if you look at it at a different angle, it's like, wow, that's really pretty. So I'm thinking like butterfly wings and stuff, we can really use this that way. So there's all the stuff from that video. If you couldn't watch it all, like I said, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But I did want to try this Perfect Harmony collection from Gratitude's Companion. And so some of the stuff that I used, some of this stuff I used for the Lunar Paste, this embossing folder and these stencils, and somewhere in here, one of these little pieces is a little messed up right there, that one. Even though I thought I was being easy and gentle with it, it still caught it. And so after that, I was even more gentle, and now maybe it's not as clean as it should be. And then I used this one. So I love them. They were as impressive as I thought they were going to be. The Lunar Paste are as beautiful as I thought, and work a lot different than I was expecting. I'm happy with both sets. But I think somehow we need to use this. I mean, it's just not just so beautiful. Okay, let's see. I mean, I just love this imperfect harmony. Seem like no one is listening. Okay, harmony is a beat thing. First of all, we need a card blank, so I got some here somewhere, I know I do. Okay, no, these are all of those. There was card blanks in here. Maybe this is one. Aha. Here we go, and it looks like a 4x6. Let's see. 4 by 6, and we've got, oh, look at that. I mean, I just do love this set. Look at the stamps, and wow. I think, and I loved it, and I'm in love with this collection. And I don't know how I'm going to use it. Like I said, I'm not musical. I wish I was. I do know a few people that are, but I don't know about enough to actually warrant a whole collection. I do love, however, that it is something different than what we normally get. So I think I'm going to just kind of look and see. I like that. I think I'm going to go with a masculine. And so what I want to look at is probably the B side, where it's not so florally. I don't know what you would call that. No. That's kind of cool, but I'm not sure about the person that I'm thinking of with the orange, and maybe not so great. The green could work real well. Let's see. I'm flipping it over just so if you get a glimpse, you can see what the other side looks like. Not so much. Let's see, that's kind of too purpley. And here's another green. That looks like the same one. Lots of green in this collection. Lots of green. So I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think this is gonna be it. I think this is gonna end up actually being a pretty simple card for what's going through my mind right now. I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty simple, but what I'm wondering is if which way does this go? This way. Oh, this is an edge. That's not what I was wanting. I was wanting the whole note. The line, not the edge, but I wonder, can I make it... Well, let's just see where we can go from here. So, masculine, I need to pull out. No, for most masculine cards, you can use the green. It's no problem. I happen to think that the person I'm making this card for is not a huge fan of the color green, which makes me see this bluish, grayish color in here and thinking that I might try to pull some of that out. The problem is I don't know that I'll have that kind of a green or blue. Oh, that's not blue though. Oh, it is blue. It's a light blue, and that's too close. That's not different enough. So what I need to do is grab, hang on, I'll be right back. My big stack of cardstock that I've got from the Crafters Companions kits over the years. So I'm thinking of sort of this kind of blue right here. It's kind of a dark and sort of grayish kind of navy blue, and I think that's going to work with this color, and it's pulling that color out, so that's good. I got lucky on that one. How did I do that so quickly? I don't know. And now I can even tell that that is a violin in there, and actually, so before it was so far in the foreground. So back in the foreground, I didn't make it out. I don't know if you could see it where you were, but I certainly couldn't. So I'm going to move these to the side a little bit. And I'm going to keep this kind of simple. Mostly because it is a masculine card. I feel like it needs to be kept pretty simple. And I don't know why I feel that way about masculine cards. I have seen some amazing cards, masculine cards, that you really wouldn't say that about. So I'm going to go for keeping that in line. And I'm going to go by 6. And what did I do with that card blank? Because I want to see if, what did I do with the card blank? Oh my. Oh, it happens to me all the time. There it is. I always lose everything, it seems. So I'm wondering if I need it a little bit smaller, and yeah, I do. So I'm going to come back to the 4, and I'm going to drop it about 1/8 of an inch. And we'll check it out. And 6, and about 1/8 of an inch down. This is where I start getting crooked cuts. But so far with this cutter, I have been amazed with this. Okay. And now, it's really a shame Valentine's is over because this is really going to be kind of an imperfect harmony, right? Okay, I'm going to go 3.5. Do I want to go 3 and 5/8? Well, let's try it at 3 and 5/8 by 5 and 5/8. I believe that's right. Okay. I am very happy with this, and it's not looking quite so green, is it? So I like that. Now this edgeable thing, I don't know. I wanted to just put the music notes across. But with it being an edge, I don't know how I would do that. I don't know. Well, I can run it through and see if there's anything I can do with it, and then we can figure it out from there. I'm thinking that I'm done with the paper cutter, and so I'm going to put that away. Oh, so getting it out of the packaging. That is the problem. Let me see. I did find some near folders, and they're in the other room. So we'll just be doing this. Yeah, that should be long enough, huh? Yeah, I think it's going to be just long enough. And I'm going to cut this. Okay. So, ooh, just long enough, right? Okay. Run it through my marquee. Okay, so it's an edgeable. So first I'm gonna just do it. Snip it. And snip it. And of course that is not going to work. What I wanted was more of it just kind of going like that. So what I'm thinking is Cut along. Remember, you do not have to stick to the way this stuff is. You can alter this however you want it to be. It is yours. You have bought it. So, you want to alter your cut? Alter it. Now, that doesn't mean you have copyright or anything like that. I mean yours to you. And, you know, you see them on the, like this is Crafter's Companion, and you always see the presenters doing different stuff. So now which part do I want? Okay, so I'm thinking I kind of want it here, maybe here. So if I cut it here, let me cut it here. So this can go here, and this just needs to be straighter, up and down kind of. Okay, so that's gonna work. And then we have a little bit of white edge and a little bit of white in there, so I'm thinking we can bring white in. We can bring white in. And we can do Imperfect Harmony. You know, what I'm going to do is a strip of white, and I'm going to cut that strip of white afterward. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to cut the bottom off this and use this, because what are we saving scraps for? Right? You might as well use them. So if I did this and I did Imperfect Harmony and I had this up here and it says Imperfect Harmony here, this might need a little trim. Or Imperfect Harmony. No. Imperfect Harmony. So I think I'm going to make this straight instead of angled. And in Perfect Harmony. There we go. Have this one should be perfect. Twilight Gray. That's exactly what I want. So I am going to get a stamping something here. All right. It's a rock block. Oh, this is going to be even simpler than I thought, I think. And I might do... Okay. No, I missed it. Why didn't I know that was going to happen? I just knew something was going to happen with that. It was all just going too good. Okay. That's the thing about not having the platform right. That T still didn't come out. Okay, time for a different piece of paper. T still didn't turn out. Let's see if this is going to be big enough. That might actually look better. And I kind of hanging off the side now, this piece. This piece is smaller. I'm not going to have the trim that I want, so I'm going to get a different piece of paper. Here we go. I want to be able to trim it after I put the stuff on so that I can make sure it's right. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I didn't have to have it perfectly placed too. It's just that it usually makes it easier that way. Okay. Please, T. Okay. It worked that time. And then this will go here. Way over. Okay, so now I can trim it down. So I'm just going to bring up the little trimmer now. It's not really a little trimmer, but I'm not expanding it out. So let me check again to see how big do I want this paper to be. I remember 3 and a little bit over 3.5, so 3, it was 3 5/8, right? So 3 5/8 from there. Okay, this needs to be straight. And 3 5/8. 3.5. 3 3/4. 3 5/8. I would rather come back and trim it than trying to trim it right now. I need that bottom kind of lined up. It's kind of hard to know for me. My eyes are a little crooked, so a lot of times I get this stuff crooked. That doesn't even look straight. I mean, you can see that's not straight. By the time I get done, I'll be lucky to have a little patch left. You can see. And I want to see now if it's going to fit in the boxes the same all the way around. And that looks pretty good. And you see that? I just put it inside the boxes. And there, look, oh. But this piece is not as big. So let's get this piece back. This one's going to be a little, oh, that's not it. There it is. This one's going to be a little bit shorter. Yeah. So I'm going to take it off of this end. Right here. Oh, that wasn't good. It's not straight, that's why. It's better off coming in with my scissors. Oh. Almost perfect. It's not quite straight. Okay. No. Yeah, I want that all the way to the top. There we go, like that. But I wanted this on the edge, so that's where I messed up. I should have had this a little bit longer, and this one should have been according to that. So I can do this again and probably be a little bit happier. Let me see. Let me get, yeah. Here's 1.5 inches. I want to line it up on the line and get it right. And get it straight. And then I can adjust my sizes a little bit, I think. So, and I know that one's straight now, right? So I can come through here now. That looks straight. That one not quite straight. Okay. And then I want this here. So I want my imperfect harmony on that dotted line. Yep. On the dotted line right there. So, let's come back. Let's hope we don't get the lorry thing going here. I want to make sure this is straight. Okay. And okay. Yay. Well, let's see if it's going to work. All right. I was a little off still. So I know what I'm going to do is glue it. Go ahead and glue it. Take it to the paper trimmer and trim it then. See, I got plenty of trim space. So I'm going to glue this down. And that way, I'll know exactly where to trim. There we go. Okay. So now I know. And I did want that straight, but I don't think it's going to be straight. So I'm just going to come from here and keep it straight. Okay. Now, just to make sure I'm not messing up my sizes, I'm going to put this here and see that still needs to lose. I wonder if I should cut it. No, because that makes me put it away. I'm just going to trim it just a little bit more here. Just a little bit more. And let's see what we got. Okay. So I think that's going to do it. So now, I'm going to set this paper here and this paper here. And it's a little bit over, just tiny, tiny touch. So I'm going to come in here with just a tiny, tiny touch off. And let's hope that that's right. Okay. All right, but I don't want it to look that pristine on this paper, right? So I gotta, after all of this, now I gotta come in with this and give it a little bit of edge. Okay. Here we go. So then this will go, and this will go. There's the words. Well, there's the violin, and the violin's sitting up like against the wall, so that's the right way. And that will go there. And then I'm going to put the stamp away, because if I don't, I'll end up losing it. Okay. No, I thought that some of the dies were in musical notes. There they are. And I think I'm just going to do a couple of these little musical notes to come up, right? Just a couple. Cover up my ink pad. Put the lid on my glue. We don't want nothing drying out for the short time it's going to take. In perfect harmony. So I think, I don't know exactly which ones I'm going to want until I actually cut them out. I do know I want the flags. I just don't know which flag. So I think that, because I want the simple notes. What did I do with the folder that I had? Way over here. And I will just do this and we're going to just put these on across here. Ugh. Yeah, I knew it. I knew they were all gonna fall. Because I should just tape them like I always say, and I always think I'm gonna get away without taping them. And they don't. It should work. That's one thing when your folders get a little tweaked. You might have to kind of shove them in a little bit, but it works. I don't want to lose that. That's probably one of my favorites right there, but I didn't know it was going to be an edgeable. But it's okay, it worked out okay, I think. It looks good cut out. And this way we have it as an edgeable if we want it. Okay. And there's the other die. All right. So what I'm thinking, all of a sudden my hands feel shaky. So I'm just thinking that a couple of notes coming up. Gosh, you know, you could even do like gold paper or something with these. That would have looked good. Now I'm wondering if I should try that real quick, and you're all going, I thought this was going to be a quick video. I did. I thought it was going to be quick. Yeah, maybe that gold would be a little bit too much. So I think maybe we'll just go ahead and leave it this way. Or we could have them going this way. No. Music reads that way, right? Okay. I think music reads that way. Okay, so I am happy with this. Now, I was watching a video, and honestly, with everything that's been going on right now, I don't know if that video was this morning or yesterday, but she was you take press and seal and push it down, and then you pick everything up, and it keeps its placement. And she had everything picked up on the press and seal and put the glue down and stuck it on. And it worked like a champ. And I was like, oh my. But I don't have any press and seal right now. So until I get press and seal, I have to get it back the way I want it. But I'm hoping it won't be too hard this time, because I really almost kind of knew as soon as I started looking at everything how I kind of wanted the card to go for a change. A lot of times, and just, you know, kind of flying by the seat of my pants, but this time you usually can kind of get a feel, you know, like, okay, do this, do that, do this. And then there's me. It doesn't always get that feel. But I do appear to have glue on my side a little bit today. And what a day it's been. I went from cloudy to sunny to cloudy. And it's like sunny and cloudy right now. Like I see the clouds coming. I don't know. anyways, I am just thankful for the day anyways. Thank you, Lord. Wow. I can't believe it. I mean, this, I better stop because I'm going to keep talking and I'm going to ruin it. Okay, I think I'm going to place this first because that will help me place that. And then the keys. The notes will go after that. The keys. The notes will go after that. So let me just, oh, that wasn't smart. Guess what I did? I ordered the new Sheena stamps. I keep telling myself that I'm not going to do that. I don't have the talent. And I just fall in love and I watch her do it and I think I can do that. And that's why I said one of the reasons I started the channel is that they make it look like everything is so easy and it's not that easy. And it doesn't turn out that good. It doesn't look that perfect. And maybe for some people, but not for most of us. I don't know what the deal is with the smudges on this paper, but thank goodness I inked it. Okay. Okay. Do you think I want to come up a little bit? Now maybe if I had done one in white also and did like a drop shadow. That might have looked nice too. I should have thought about that sooner. Now which order do I want these in? So this little guy could be first. And then this little guy floating away. And then this little guy up here in the corner. Or I put this little guy first, this little guy in the corner. I think I like it this way. Okay. So I'm going to do it this way. So this way. A little drop of ink here. A little drop of ink here. And down he goes. They don't have to be perfectly straight because this is all whoop-de-wavy, right? So we can do it all whoop-de-wavy if we want. And nothing has to be perfect and straight on it now. So I don't know if whoop-de-wavy is a word. And this is the one time I will get everything all straight and perfectly. No, no, doesn't happen. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, look at there. I like it. I do. Let me see if I got any Nuo drops that will match it. I need almost like a denim, right? Or maybe not denim. Yeah, this is a stone drop, but it's too purpley. Let's see what I got in here. Here's a silver. You know, I don't think a silver will work either. A gold might. How about pale gold? Pale gold. Let's look. You always want to do it first anyways because of stuff like that. You always want to check it and make sure it's going to work before you take it to your paper. I'm not sure that I'm crazy about that color on there. Next to it, maybe it does. But no, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I thought I had like a... that's too light. I'm pretty sure that's too light too. I think it needs to be in a very dark, 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 dark blue, or it needs to be a gold that fits. Ooh. No. You know, black could look good. Oof, not that. Maybe I don't have anything that's gonna work. Oh. Black. Black. Ooh. What color is this? Boulder. It's like a gray, I think. Let's see if it's any good still, because I don't... Ooh. That is a stone drop. I like that color. Okay. It even has a different top. It has a thicker top. This is a stone drop in Boulder Gray. This one likes its little gem. Doesn't matter, it's still good, but I'm gonna come up here and I don't know how self-leveling these ones are. It is a little bit... It actually looks like they're just kind of falling a little bit. It could be the age of the product. Maybe I should have shook them. I don't know. It could be. looks like it's trying to self-level itself. I don't want it to fall. And that one looks like it's trying to fall. So we're just gonna leave this. This one looks like, is it leveling itself? It might be leveling itself, the gray one. It's still got a little bit of point. Maybe I should have done the gray. Oh, I mean, the gold, maybe. I'm going to put my glue on here to hold it down, but here is the card, nice and finished. I like it. It's simple, not much to it. And I know sometimes we like a lot of hoopla, but, I mean, for a masculine card, nice and easy. You could put anything down here. Music, and then you have the stamps that go with it. Music. When words fail, to my soul speaks. In my heart. Make your own kind of, and you are the music. So, I'm happy with my card. I hope you're all happy with this tutorial. And if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.